Lights, camera, action.
So hello dear viewers, so we are back and even India is back with the bang. So the first thing is that it's a good day and a bad day. So we are talking about India versus Australia day 1, which is wrapped up today on 22nd, and it's like a good day and a bad day. Bad day with a bat for us and good day with a ball for us. And I'll talk about one thing like faster and faster. So Jaiswal got out for a duck and it was against Stark and he tried to slash it and he got out in the gully, I guess, gully or fourth slip. And then Padikkal got out for duck with 23 balls, 23 ball duck. And there is a curious case about Padikkal. We'll talk about that later, but I'll talk about that later. Then Padikkal, then Virat Kohli. There's one more case about Virat Kohli that also we'll talk. And then I think it was Rahul, followed by who got out after Rahul?
Zero.
Uh, okay, Rahul, Jurel, Pant, and the wickets kept on falling. So yeah, KL Rahul says a controversial wicket, so everybody know we'll give the insights on that how we felt. So talk about India's innings as a whole, and what do you felt is little bit concerning or little bit that struck your mind, Kushal?
Nothing in shock for me. Apart from the KL Rahul dismissal, everything is anticipated.
Hmm.
Like Jaiswal struggled in early in the innings. He's first time playing in Australia and against Stark. And the fierce he spell from Stark, you can see how he's bowling very well. He looks like he's in very good rhythm.
Hmm.
And Padikkal is first time in Australia, and there are some technical errors. Like you told, he was just waiting on the angles. Like he was front foot. He was on front foot like Kohli does.
Hmm.
Even Kohli,
Even Kohli, in the
it's never.
sense, can you hear me?
He, hi, yeah, I can hear
Ah,
you.
yeah, tell.
Even I told that Boland will bowl and there will be extra bounce and he will nick behind the wickets. But it's
Hmm.
Hazelwood.
Hmm. Hmm.
And as usual, Pant once again he steadied the ship for us. And Jurel, yeah, impressive one or two shots, but I got out cheaply.
Hmm.
But I think he will do well in second
Second
innings.
innings, okay.
And Nitish Kumar Reddy playing his first innings at Australia, he also did very well. Like
Very well.
he got lucky in initial innings, but it happens to everybody.
Yeah.
Like he added 40 runs,
Hmm.
but still he could have added some other runs. But yeah, it could have happened anything. But yeah, he thought he could score
Considering
runs
the
with
situation.
Siraj at the other end.
Hmm.
Yeah, according to the situation, it's okay.
Hmm.
Overall, yeah, I would say not up to the mark. Maybe another 100 runs could be added easily
Hmm.
if they have batted very well, because the pitch is not like there is no demons in the pitch.
Hmm.
Like it's favorable for both batting and bowling as well.
Bowling.
The other thing is it's not the Waka, the
Hmm.
stadium, the original Perth Stadium. Like they
Hmm.
have built another new stadium in the western part of Australia, where the Perth, the new stadium. There is not
I
that
think.
much of bones compared to the original one.
I think it's been like five years, I guess. This stadium, Optus, no, Optus Stadium. I think it
The
was.
new one that they have built, they
Yeah,
have
well,
renovated it once again.
Uh,
the 2022 World Cup semi-final was held there.
Optus Stadium. It looks beautiful. I tried to see the. I was thinking why they're not calling it Perth, and it is some sponsorship issue or something like that. So they're calling it Optus. So that is it. But it looks
Yeah,
beautiful.
as far as I've heard, Marvel, Marvel produced, sponsored it or something.
Oh, yeah, because they have
As far as I've heard.
yeah. So like that is there. So Purna, your thoughts on India's batting? Anything that struck you or anything that analyzing way did you think anything happened?
Well, the one thing I would say, batters, when it's Perth, the batters will always nick it behind. The
Uh,
one thing expected.
hmm,
But what I've seen keenly today is that Jaiswal got out today. Stark's brilliance, hands down.
hmm,
KL Rahul, I was glad that KL Rahul stood up as an opener.
hmm,
It was the innings was as long as good. Good as long as it lasted.
hmm,
And when you talk about Padikkal, I have seen that he's simply trying to keep the defend the ball, keeping the bat close to his body
Hmm.
with no footwork or movement at all.
Hmm.
The ball where he got out, I feel he could have just then extended his bat a little bit front
Hmm.
and just defended it better.
Hmm.
But with no movement, he decided to nick it behind
Hmm.
again. So well, since it is his first time playing in here in Perth,
Hmm.
maybe mistakes will happen.
Yeah.
And so far, he's played only one match.
So yeah.
Kohli.
Hmm. What?
Well, talking about
Yeah. Tell me. Tell me.
no,
Come on.
no, no. Talk about you're talking about something.
No, I was talking about Padikkal in the way like they were very good loose balls that were balled to Padikkal. Startup when he was there batting, I think around when that he reached that 10 ball mark, they balled that Fuller ball. Then they invited him for a drive. He was like, "Nah, I'm just happy to hang back and leave the ball." And then he used to defend. I was like, there. I was like, in the sense, I was thinking. One second, Kushal. I was in the sense, I was thinking, particularly there will be one ball that is written the name of yours, so you're gonna get out. Do something before that happens. He was like, no, I'll defend. Okay, Hazelwood being the class he is, he just did the same thing. Line and length, simple and clear. Just just left the left-hander. He was like, okay, I have to defend this, and he defended, nicked it, and got out. In that way, I think Alex Carey took the catch. So that was there in one sense. So Kushal, anything to add or any other thing you were talking about?
Add is that is a it's okay that they're playing test,
Hmm.
but even if they are bowling good balls, you
Hmm.
need to respect that. When
Hmm.
Padigal, KL Rahul, like they gone into some like Marnus did in the say, Australian innings. Like there
Yeah.
will one ball will be written on his name. It's not like that you need to score off every ball like
Hmm.
Indian batsmen doing against New Zealand. Even
Hmm.
that's not the correct way, and not scoring runs is also not the correct way.
Hmm.
They need to make the balance. They
Hmm.
need to show that intent. Like even if they bowl a
Yeah.
good ball, you need to play some cover drive or something. You need to score on that. So it will
But I'm telling,
disturb their rhythm.
I'm
They need to
telling
show
this.
the intent on the against
Yeah, yeah,
good balls,
intent.
against better bowlers also. It's not
Hmm.
the smacking every as a ball. Like
Hmm.
take the calculators. If you can observe the
Hmm.
partnership between the only 50 runs partnership came between Pant and Nitish Kumar Reddy.
Hmm.
Like they were not taking that many of risk, but they were scoring
Scoring.
boundaries here and there. Like
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
trying to score,
Hmm.
not a complete defense and not on full on offense.
Hmm.
That what made them to score the 30-40 runs for them.
Hmm.
Even Australia, it's the same case.
Hmm.
McSweeney, like first overs, it was good. Like they scored 14 runs very quickly,
Yeah, yeah.
and later on, Bumrah what he does,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Marcus Lepson, he was trying to do Pujara,
Huh.
but Pujara at least he will have strike rate of in double digit, not in single digit,
Hmm.
and he got out eventually.
That is it. We'll talk about that. So after Padikkal got out, even I was seeing Virat Kohli how we paced up the innings, what he was trying to do. So I think to negotiate that swing, he kept on coming to front foot. I saw 2 3 deliveries. So when I have seen, why can't Hazelwood see? I've seen Virat coming front foot. So Hazelwood is like, oh, people in house and everything, they are seeing Virat Kohli coming front foot. Even I saw that. So in the next ball when he came front foot, he dropped one shot. Virat was like, okay, I need to leave the ball, and then he got nicked. So that is there. I think next innings he has to see that whether rarely he has to come front foot or he has to stand back or he has to come like in the crease and then he have to try to leave the ball, something like that. So that thing, yeah, that happened. So we'll talk about KL Rahul's wicket, which I thought I heard the edge actually. We were talking, so maybe it was bat and pad is what the thing was. But when you see the split camera, no. So when the ball is when the ball is close to the bat, his bat didn't reach the pad. So when that spike came, even you were telling if the spike was coming, it would be thin spike here or there, not that big of a spike, but the spike showed in that way. So yeah, even Purna was telling you should have bought hotspot. Being so many technologies is there, if you would have bought hotspot, it would have been more understandable of what the wicket is because now it's a controversial wicket. So that happened. So talk about the changes. Anything that you have any conclusion or you have any answer for today's squad? Because Washi over Ashwin and Jadeja, Rana over Akash Deep. NK are over them also throughout. So Padikkal we can understand because there's an injury, and Rohit Sharma also will be back, and Gill will be back in the next test. I hope so. So why do you think Washi and Rana is over Akashdeep and other two spinners? You tell me, Kushal.
Like if you see in recent form of our top six batsmen, they aren't getting any runs.
Hmm.
Like we need to have that lower order we have to have the lower order. Like in previous videos on our WhatsApp, I've told many other times. Like we need to go with the fourth bowling option who can bat,
Hmm.
like Shardul Thakur, and they gone with Nitish Kumar Reddy,
Hmm.
and it made the point of difference, like 40 runs.
Yeah, yeah.
40 runs. They made the point of difference. The point of difference is 40 runs.
Hmm.
And talking about Washington Sundar,
Hmm.
it's not an subcontinent pitch. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's not a subcontinent. You need to have that great off spinner with you. Like Ashwin can pick you wickets in any pitch, but even Washi can do the job.
Hmm.
Even Washi can do the job. It's enough for us.
Hmm.
But the thing is that we need to concentrate more on our batting.
Batting.
The
Hmm.
batting collapse.
Hmm.
Bowling is aren't our concern
Hmm.
as of now. Batting is our concern.
Hmm.
If top six aren't getting runs, we need to have that longer tail
Hmm.
that made them go with Washi.
Hmm.
Otherwise, they would have gone with Jadeja, not even with Washi as well, because they have left-handers in their squad, mainly Travis Head, Usman Khawaja, and Carey and Stark. These all are that is the reason they made to go with
I
Washi.
think
And
it's
mm,
too early to say also, but it's just my prediction where Ashwin, you leave. Ashwin and Washi is why they chose Washi over is clear. They need a proper tail order and batter. So Washi over Ashwin. Why Washi over Jadeja? Even if Jadeja has good average in Australia, as well as Jadeja being a batter, he is a number one all rounder. He was number one all rounder for 800 days. That is a record. Him 800 or 900 if I'm not wrong. So that is there. So why that thing? I think is because Jadeja balls well to right-handers, Washi balls well to left-handers, and Jadeja, I think Washi bowling to right-handers is better than Jadeja bowling to left-handers. Is what I feel they might have thought.
I would say
Okay.
collectively, see, as per the technical this thing, generally Jadeja will bowl well to right-handers and Washi will bowl to left-handers.
Hmm.
And if you see it in collectively,
Hmm.
Washi is better with right-handers as well as in left-handers
Yeah, yeah.
collectively
Uh-huh.
compared to Jadeja. Maybe
Hmm.
Jadeja can contribute more with bat, and
Hmm.
we have Bumrah and Siraj to counter those right-hand batsmen. Like we have
Hmm.
Bumrah to counter the right-hand batsmen,
Hmm.
and Washi can remove someone like Head or
Hmm.
someone like even at Alex Carey.
Hmm.
It would be a make a great lot of difference. Like we
Yeah.
can see it in fourth innings if
Uh,
they can get some turn over there.
we'll see
But
how.
for that, India needs to bat long tomorrow.
We'll
They
see.
need to bat till day three for session one.
Hmm.
That's what I feel.
Hmm. As well as I was thinking, so that is there. India got bowled out for 150 proper on stop 150. They got bowled out, and we thought it's little bit of less runs. It is still a less run, but the way India bowlers turned up the heat, and it's a good day with the ball for us. Purna will talk about match winner Jasibai, one and only player Jasibai. So how impressive was he, and which wicket did you like?
Hmm. The captain coming up the front, down under.
Hmm.
The wicket I personally liked was Steven Smith.
Hmm. Golden Duck.
Yep,
Hmm.
the way he just swung the ball inward.
Hmm.
Nobody. I mean, I eventually I was like, it might have impact must have been outside of eventually first,
Okay.
but I have seen it and it was an amazing LBW.
Hmm.
So kudos, he has delivered. And the wicket I also liked was Travis Head's wicket, not
Rahat.
because he was like the fan favorite back there.
Ah.
Yes,
Hmm.
Harshit Rana's first ever wicket,
Hmm.
the danger man himself.
Hmm.
The way he just turned the ball inward,
Angled inside,
it was
and he
impressive.
went out.
Yes, angled inside.
Hmm.
Yes. So all in all, our bowlers just turned up right when they had to.
Hmm.
Again with Siraj by going with his aggressive route.
Hmm. Yeah, we saw a few sledging here and there. Kushal, you had when Steven Smith's wicket went. No, I was expecting. Okay, first ball. What if he comes across and he'll ball that very good in swinger to his pad? First ball, if he get out, now it will be very well. I was watching and he got out. And I have appealed. I have appealed with Bumrah. ये तो plum है plum wicket है. I was telling. So it was a great.
I was expecting the same thing.
Plumb
I was expecting the same thing and the same delivery. If you remember in 2023 final, the same delivery.
Yeah, yeah.
But it
The
was
last
outside
time,
off
the
stump.
last
They
time we
didn't
were
gone for review, but it was a little bit inside.
Yeah, this was plum.
Same thing.
I was like plum. This they have to give only.
Yeah, it was completely out. Like there was a stat has gone through. Like Bumrah becomes the only second bowler of a Dale chain to dismiss
To dismiss
Steven Smith for
Steven Smith
Golden
for
Duck
duck.
after 10 years.
That too
Like
after
it's been
correcting
10
that
years
after
that
10 years.
after 2014, it's been 10 years. No other bowler was able to dismiss Steven Smith on first ball itself.
Hmm. So that's a
Bumrah did
great.
it.
That's a great stat. So like it's not like Bumrah did it. Bumrah is such a great bowler. We are like it's now normal only. If Bumrah does it, Bumrah does it. So yeah, like that it is there now because Bumrah is such a caliber player. I like the wicket of Alex Carey, where he was just pushing the ball towards the off stump of
hold a second. Alex
not
Carey is
not
still there.
Usman Khwaja. Sorry, left-hander. Usman Khwaja. So that wicket where he was trying to just angle the ball towards the off stump, and one he left inside. Then he got that edge, and then Virat Kohli got the ball. So and talking about Marnus Labuschagne case also, I think it was a very costly drop, Kushal, from Virat Kohli. He then later played on to 48 balls more,
I
but scored 2 runs. But
see. I was just getting frustrated. He's coming and he's just leaving the ball. He's just coming and leaving the ball.
I heard a few sledging also from Indian team, and
I was
his no run is some
like
little bit
being
irritating. No, Kushal, I think there's an audio clash.
the ball. The bowlers were hitting.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Okay.
bowlers were hitting the deck hard.
Yeah. Hello.
He has some
The
problem, I
ball
guess.
is coming in and it's bouncing. See what happening hard.
I think there's a network issue with Kushal. Talk slowly, Kushal. Talk very slow.
For Marnus,
Ah,
he's just leaving the outside of the ball.
ah,
They were hitting deck hard for our Indian bowlers.
ah.
So what's happening is that it's a Perth stadium, like Perth. We know the extra bounce.
Hmm.
So he also knows. So ball is bouncing a lot and he's just leaving it because there is no option of LBW
Hmm.
because the ball will go up. So that's what I was thinking that if Bumrah comes,
Hmm.
2 or 3 balls seam in, seam out, like in and out.
Hmm.
One ball like slowly because no other batsman can pick Bumrah that easily.
Hmm.
One off cutter, bit of full length, it will kept low because of off cutter. There will be no pace,
Hmm.
and it will be plumb like Steven Smith.
Hmm.
So that's what I was thinking. But Siraj did it like he bowled a full length ball.
Full and ball, yeah.
Yeah,
Pace
even
on
it will do the work. Yeah,
that
pace
also
also.
appealed. That
And he
also
got
I
out.
was sitting and I was appealing. Plum, plum out. Looked very plum for me. Siraj was already, he was like half celebration and half appeal. Even Bumrah did it for Steven Smith also. Half celebration and half appeal it was. Like already they got to know the wicket is there.
You
They were
know.
like just asking it for formality. Siraj was running already for celebrating. So
I
that is
feel
what.
actually, see, at initial 3 or 4 overs, like he gave a spell to Siraj. Like Siraj bowled 2 overs.
Hmm.
What usually Rohit Sharma does is that if he is giving spell to 2 overs, he will continue the spell.
Yeah.
Whatever is happening till 8-9th, he won't change. Even Siraj is going for runs, he won't change.
Hmm.
After 8-9, he will change. But Bumrah did that now when Kavaza hit him for 2 fours, like
Hmm.
7 or 8 runs, and Siraj is like warm up delivery. He's looking like he's bowling warm up deliveries.
Hmm.
He's not in that good nick initially.
Hmm.
So what's Bumrah did? Like, he changed Siraj and he bought in Harshit Rana back.
Hmm.
First over from Harshit Rana was like fire to Manas Lapshan.
Hmm.
You can see he's bowling very well.
Yeah, yeah,
Later
military
on, he
bowlers.
went down and picked Travis Head.
Hmm.
So
So that is there. So I was thinking. So when Siraj was bowling, I was feeling very bad. Siraj, you're not bowling up to the mark, and there is less time for you because Mohammad Shami will be back. Akashdeep is bowling so well in domestic. They're all waiting. Siraj, come on, Siraj, do something. Because his face, you'll feel emotional because that guy struggled so much and he has come. He is that one aggressive bowler. And I was thinking Siraj do something, and then he got two of the. I think it was one was Labushan and one more wicket.
Mitchell Marsh.
Mitchell Marsh.
Mitchell
So
Marsh.
yeah, yeah, two wickets. Great batters got out because of Siraj, and then Jasibai 4 wickets and 1 wicket for Arshit Rana. So they're 67 for 7 stranded. There is Stark. Stark is showing good intent. I'm surprised, but we know he can bat.
Stark can't defend. Stark can't defend. He's someone who
No.
came to score.
no. Well, if you remember the Ryan Turner pitch in Pune, I mean Ryan Turner match in Pune,
Hmm.
where that Stephen O'Keefe took 12 wickets. You remember that?
I remember. Yeah.
Hmm. Stark was instrumental in Australia's win. They were somewhere like a 180 or 170 for a loss of 7 or 8 wickets.
Hmm.
He scored 50.
Hmm. That I remember. So
So he
these.
has that ability to bat, definitely.
Yeah, yeah. That is what.
But
So
yeah,
And
he
now the
has.
fact that Alex Carey is there,
Alex Carey is
he
flying
can
too
bat
slow.
well with the tail.
Alex.
Yes, and he can play with tail.
Yeah, yeah.
He can play with the tail.
He's in his
Who
prime,
cares?
but
We have Bumrah.
yeah, we have Bumrah as well as we have mix of bowlers. We'll see tomorrow. First ball, Bumrah can't bowl because the last over Bumrah bowled.
Siraj will bowl.
Siraj will bowl. Yeah, that's it. Simple.
See, in the first 10 15 minutes, we need to finish them off. Like in first
Hmm.
20 30 minutes.
Hmm.
If they will settle, if they will score 30 40 runs, it's kind of disadvantage to us.
They have to plan
Considering
properly.
considering Australia, we might not know what they could do.
Hmm.
So we need to have at least a 60 70 runs, I would say.
Hmm.
If 40 50, maybe level. Once again, it's level, I would say.
Hmm.
We are on the same ground.
Yeah,
60
definitely.
70. And if our top six, they need to step up tomorrow. If
Hmm.
they could get at least 200 and 230, the other batsmen they could add some 30 20. Even Arshit Rana can back. He has a century in first class.
I know. I know. I've seen. Hmm. So yeah.
Collectively, Siraj, Bumrah, and Arshita, they can add 30, 250, 260. From there,
Hmm.
50, 60, 320.
Hmm.
Above than 300, it will be a headache for Australia to score that many runs.
Hmm.
Around 200, one man can take the game away. You know who he is.
Ah,
Travis
yes.
Head.
Yeah, that is it. So, but we have match winner Jassi Bai, one and only Jassi Bai. Yeah, Purna, something to add on?
I was about to talk about Travis Head, he brought it.
Oh, okay. They have Travis and you were telling. Okay, so yeah, I'm seeing India's that aggressive side back. They're sledging. It was silent all this while they're sledging. Australia side,
They need to.
Australia side, they just some stare down was there and some talk here and there. Pant and Mitchell Marsh just tapped laughingly because they both are from Delhi, Delhi Capitals. They played for Delhi, and even I think Lyon asked Pant, telling where are you going in this auction, and he was like no idea. So these things happen, but India side when you come, Steve Smith he came to take guard Pant from behind. He told something that I couldn't hear, but if that comes up soon, it will be very nice. So when Pant came, Steve Smith came, Pant was laughing and clapping. He talked something. Kohli was there. Everybody was there. Then for Labuschagne also, they kept on chirping here and there. For Mitchell Marsh also, so that aggressive side is there. They're sledging. So we'll see. For Labuschagne, they got many. That one ball that hit the groin, they sledged. That one ball, he went for a run and he came back. He tapped the ball. He took the ball and he hit the wicket. So that has happened. So the start line for today is 150 for 150 all out is India. So 67 for 7 is Australia. So tomorrow early morning again 7:50 they will start the match. And today they had to end at 3, but they kept on playing till another half an hour or so. I think because
The light is permitting in
yeah,
Australia.
the light is permitting. So
Light is
and
permitting.
even Aaron Finch.
It's summer.
Yeah, yeah. Aaron, it's summer for them, winter for us. What a story, And as well as second test is day and night test. I saw it today. I didn't know.
See, Austrians are very clever because last time when we got ordered for 36 Adelaide day night
Day and
test,
night, yeah.
they kept it in the second, considering if Indians lose this first test match because we are coming back from a
Yeah.
3-0 loss against New Zealand on home turf. If we lose it, most probably day night test will be very tough for them, tough for us
Hmm.
mentally.
Hmm.
And the match is the if we Australia is winning first two test matches, definitely they are going. We are going to get whitewashed most probably.
Hmm.
Most
Clever only.
probably.
Clever only. Even we Indians, we do clever stuff. Australia World Cup Australia first match we kept in Chennai, knowing how well they'll play. See, we know. Even we know what we do. We can't tell only about them. We
But
know
the
what we do.
final should have been in Eden
Mm.
Gardens or else Wankhede.
Yeah, yeah. That also we know. That also should have happened, but we don't know. We don't want to talk about the political side, Kushal. See, we are a non-controversial YouTubers. I want to stay alive. You want to stay alive. Purna's family. So everybody has to stay alive. So political side we don't want to talk about. So that is there. So that will see. And Aaron Finn shared a good comment saying after the first test there is rest day. No, I think 9 days or something we have rest day. Around a week we have rest
Yes.
day. BCCI could have kept auction in that gap because it would be much easier. Now they have kept in such a day where now since today the thing happened where 3 o'clock it should have got over and another 40 minutes were added on. Now the same thing will happen on Sunday. Then it will be a problem for both test match as well as auction. They
What
might
they
push the
will
auction
do,
is what I
they
feel.
might push.
Yeah, they might push. They might push until this day gets
And
over.
also SMAT is starting just one day before the auction. So
Hmm.
instead of keeping it now, they could have assessed the players in SMAT, and accordingly it would have been easier for them also.
I would say better to conduct the auction in mid of December
Hmm.
after two or three test matches got over
Exactly.
in Australia because there will be fewer other injury concerns for
Hmm.
us.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
So we can also get even most of matches are happening in all over the globe. Like
Hmm.
South Africa is going to play against Sri Lanka or Pakistan. I think so. Pakistan, I think so.
Yeah, yeah, they're playing. Pakistan is playing a series. England and somebody is playing a series.
New Zealand, even tomorrow itself, I think it's going to get started. New Zealand against England. It
Hmm.
will be a very important series for us also
Hmm.
because defeating Australia 4-0 is a miracle, but still it's possible. The
Doable,
probability is too low,
but yeah,
but yeah, we need to depend on other matches as well because
factors
New
as
Zealand
well.
needs to lose
Hmm.
and South Africa also.
Hmm. That is there. So yeah, one more thing. Yeah, that is there. So we'll see how that turns up. So yeah, we have. But BCCI, if they have kept in such a way, then they have thought about it so long, and since it's mega auction and stuff, maybe they have to call up the team and they have to do their work as they do. So 3 years of IPL dates are announced. This is the first time I'm seeing 3 years is announced. Usually 1 year they announced. This time they have released all three. The changes there is March
The
14th
day
for this year.
the days got extended like from 60 to 75.
Okay. And the
Got
second,
I'm asking you whether
the
days
days I didn't
like
count. March,
increased.
I'll tell one thing. This year, I mean like 2025, this year IPL, March 14 to May 25, I guess. Okay. The next year, 2026, March 15 to May 30, they have increased another 5 days. I don't know why. There's some there's something in that. So maybe there will be no double deckers like Saturday, Sunday. There will be less. There'll be just one game on that day, maybe like that, something like that. So we should see how that turns up. So this time, same thing only. March 14. Next year, March
Like
15. Again March 14.
before this cycle, like before this cycle or previous one,
Hmm.
the Jaisha announced it. Like some BCCI, this official they announced it. Like we are going to have double like head on head to like right now there is two groups now in IPL. Right now every team will play with another team for two times from
Hmm.
next season. Like maybe after 2025, maybe 2027. They told it.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Like they're going to extend till for 90 days also, 3 months window
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
for IPL itself.
So 18
Instead
games.
of adding two other new teams, so 18 games for
Hmm.
each team
Hmm.
instead of 14.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Well, how much
Yeah.
is too much?
How much is too much? Yeah, I
But
think
previously we did it. Previously we did it. We used to play 16 games, I think so.
that was in
Yeah, yeah.
2013, I guess.
2013 or 14.
Hmm.
It was only 13 or 14. But right now, many things got changed. But yeah, they will put. It will have a lot of pressure on. The players will get exhausted.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah,
They need
travel,
to check about it. If it's travel each and everything, they need to
travel,
check about
fleeing,
it.
and most of the players will go back due to natural duties as well. So those things, those factors, you have to see and then plan. But BCCI, they
But
know what
money
they're
is
doing.
ultimate.
Sorry, Kushal.
But money is ultimate. Na? At last,
That
money is ultimate.
that is there. So this time they have increased 120 crore. Another 1 year or something they'll increase to 130. Then eventually it will reach 150.
Soon we will reach the 1 billion. 1 billion. This thing.
How much is 1 billion?
1 billion in auction. 1 billion is literally something like 800 crores, 900 crores, something.
So that thing when will reach?
Right now it's
When
625.
Huh?
inflation happens.
Sorry, Kushal.
No, not me, Purna.
Right now you are telling something, no?
Right now it's 625 CR to spend in auction. Apart from the all of the
Totally.
retentions.
Okay, okay, okay.
Totally, I'm telling you.
Okay, okay.
Like right
Then
now,
another 2 years.
2 years, yeah. Right now, already overall, already every team has 100 crores. 10
Hmm.
teams.
Hmm.
Already we have got 1,000 crore mark. Already billion mark is got crossed.
Hmm.
But in auction, we are going to spend 650 or 625 CR.
Hmm.
In few after few years, we might see only an auction of retaining players. For mega auction, we might see 1 billion getting spent.
Hmm.
That's what I'm telling.
So 1,000,000 crores have been crossed, no, during last mega auction as well.
Crossed, but I'm telling only just about auction.
Okay, okay. Ha, ha, ha. So that is there. So Purna, any news regarding IPL? Because I saw few of the players attending trials, and Ankrish Raghuvanshi is getting name here and there. Every trials has been impressive, it seems. So they were few of the rumors were telling RCB is going
Well,
hard on Ankrish. I was like, why? He's a classical player, but he's not. So that is there. So we should
They
see.
need to.
They
They
have
need
to.
to.
Hmm. Because
See, they need
well,
to invest in a future talent.
future.
Well, the only thing they did very well, like in long term planning, apart every team did so well. Like Rajasthan, they have invested in Sanju Samson and Association and Druzurel. Like KKR, we know what they have did. Even Mumbai CSK, then nothing to talk about. RCB, apart from Kohli, nothing
Apart
else.
from Kohli.
Nothing else.
Hmm.
Even they let Chahal. Siraj, they showed the promise, but not that kind of thing he gave returns. From what I have seen, Raghuvanshi can become a very good player.
Is that
He has the
classical
talent.
batter? So should see how that goes.
Yeah, classy batter. See how we are talking about Tilak. Maybe after a few years, we might talk about the same thing about Raghuvanshi also.
Okay.
They need to.
And then Manav
They need to.
Sutar.
It's better. It's good.
I heard this name very much. Manav Sutar. He's also impressive.
Manav Sugar, yeah. He's also from
yeah,
last time he played with
2022.
GT.
Yeah, well, he is a 2022 under 19 team member.
Okay, okay. So even he's been impressing here and there. And one guy who's 6'9", even Kushal, you were telling once, no? I think that guy went to KKR setup or something like that.
From Hyderabad, I just forgot his name. One second. Niran or something.
Even he made impressive thing, and they were like, "Oh, how tall is he?" So that those things can
But
come in handy.
but the one who has been making headlines is that 13-year-old
Vaibhav
Vaibhav
Suryavanshi.
Sir. Yes,
But he's making headline because he is that young. But is he doing well in trials, or is he doing well in first class or any other tournaments is happening is the question.
well, he has actually done too well in first class,
Okay.
and he's already a call up.
Hmm.
In India team
And
call up,
then
junior team call up.
Hmm. We'll see. And even
Him and him Rahul Dravid's son.
hmm, I don't think Rahul Dravid's son. has named himself in the auction.
I just forgot to
not
update
yet.
something.
Huh.
Jofra Archer is back. They
Jofra
added
Archer is
him
back.
again into the squad.
Again, I
I will
think
tell
in
you one
some.
interesting thing. In
Huh.
Ashwin mock auction,
Huh.
they got Stark, Archer, Bumrah
I saw that. I
trio
think.
along with Shiva Sharma and Vanindu Asranga.
Hmm. They can do it actually,
Deadly.
because some other team which has Spurs, they have to build that core. Mumbai and other teams already have that core. So I'm thinking they can go hard for this, because Mumbai has that all rounder. If, like, for example, Punjab is searching for that all rounder, Mumbai already has that all rounder in Hardik Pandya. Mumbai already has that number 3 or number 4 batter, number 3 and as well as number 4, Surya as well as Tilak. Punjab doesn't have. So in search of that, they'll lose their purse. They can only fill out what they want. So 11 proper fill, and then they can be like, okay, we need others as well. So we'll see. It's just 2 weeks
what
away.
what I'm going what see what I'm thinking is that these things like these teams like Delhi, RCB, Punjab, and LHGT, they are going to fight for those players and they will lose their purse. And the good value picks will be picked by KKR, Rajasthan, and Mumbai and
That only
Chennai.
they have to do. We have
That's
to
what
play
I'm
the.
feeling.
That only we have to do. Like, these teams know they have to play the waiting game. They can't go back hard on everything. And in some other, I think in predictions or some mock auction, see, few mock auctions are very childish. They don't know. Okay. In one mock auction, I saw Washington Sundar going for 22 CR. So let's be clear. Yeah, those things happen. Many YouTube channels are kept on going for mock auctions, mock auction, mock auction, mock auction. I'm seeing, okay, let me see. One, I think in one more, Krishna Chamri Srikanth, you know, na? His channel is there. So in that, I think,
Krishnamacharya Street.
yeah, in that, I think, even in Ashwin channel also, Sai Kishore went over 10, 12 crores, I guess, 12 to 14 crores. So these things, no,
See, I have followed Ashwin channels from episode 1 to last episode.
huh,
But when Sai Kishore came, it like the dynamics made them to go for Sai Kishore for that amount
yeah, yeah,
because those teams have that much of purse over there.
yeah, they left
Even for
much of.
Washi also,
Hmm.
RCB was trying to raise his price up because GT is their competitor at that
Hmm.
point of time.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
And GT took that bait,
Hmm.
and they have the purse to go for. That's what
Hmm.
on the actual one maybe it can differ. See, I got surprised. Ashutosh Sharma went unsold. He got
Okay.
picked up in accelerator auction. Ashutosh Sharma from Punjab.
In Ashwin channel.
He got unsold initially.
Okay.
Ashwin channel, yeah. Even
Hmm.
Rahmanullah Gurbaj, he got unsold. There were
Hmm.
few players who got unsold, and
Hmm.
later they got picked up in acceleration round. That's what.
Rahmatullah Gurbaz. See, I don't think any of the team is looking at Rahmatullah Gurbaz as a first frontline opener. He might be backup, or they might be, okay, if we don't get players, then we might, okay, Rahmatullah Gurbaz can also do the job.
KKR isn't
But
interested. I would say definitely is going to MI.
but
Gurbaz.
still there are teams that require good openers, right? He can be as explosive.
Backup. Kushal, who's going to MI?
If KKR isn't interested in getting back Ramanala Gurbaz,
Okay.
like you told, no other team is
Looking for,
getting
yeah.
trying to get Ramanala Gurbaz.
Hmm.
I would say definitely MI will go for him and they will get him back. They will
Okay.
get him
Okay.
because he's explosive batsman. He's not. It's not that he is very average. He's a very good batsman. He's very explosive and a keeper batsman as well.
That I
If
agree.
they're not getting, they will. They're not getting QDK and these all big guns like Philip Salt or Bates was big guns.
Hmm.
They'll go with Ryan Rickelton and this guy Rahmanullah Gurbaz
Hmm.
and Josh Inglis.
Hmm.
According to the overall squad, they might play Josh Inglis at finishing role. If they are getting any other well finisher, if they want any keeper batsman to open, they might go with Ryan Rickelton or Rahmanullah Gurbaz.
Hmm.
They will have good backup as well. That's what
Is
good
Daniel
value
Vittori?
picks.
Is Daniel Vittori the coach of Australian cricket team? Australian cricket team. Who's the coach of Australian cricket team right now? I think it's Daniel Vittori. Because
It's him only, I guess.
who? Yeah, I'm only, no. Because I saw news where it was telling Daniel Vittori will leave for auction mid this test series, and he'll come back. That impact auction has, that impact IPL has, and there's a news like that. So if he's in the table, then it might be true. So yeah, I think all of the teams have traveled. I saw RCB's travel diaries today. So I think all of the teams have already reached Jeddah. So it's just two sleeps away. It's just 2 sleeps away from now. So Sunday 24th is the day of auction. So mega auction. So we'll see how that goes. Even Saurav Netravalkar is also added into that auction list. So I think they'll all come in that accelerated auction afterwards. So if the team wants, they can call their name.
Think some teams would have asked the management, BCCI or some management to for them.
Maybe.
Without anything, they won't add them.
But
So I
Archer's
think
case
that
is a
was
little curious. I think he only took out his name at last point, and then some management would have called, and then he would have put something like that is there. So we'll see. So I think that is up for today. Anything else to share, Kushal and Purna? Okay. So after the auction,
Nothing.
when is your next exam?
Mine,
for
Purna.
okay, this thing, on 25th, one exam is there, 27th and 29th.
Oh, very bit tricky situation you are in, Purna.
Yeah, currently I got 2 days. That's why I made some time and came.
Okay, okay. So yeah, if you're free, just take your time. And thank you,
Yeah,
Purna, for joining. Kushal, anything else to add?
nothing as of now.
Okay,
But I would like to share something.
okay.
If you like, my friends, no, I haven't told them like to subscribe else, but they are getting recommended in the feed,
Hmm.
but they aren't watching this thing. Like they told me,
Ah,
like they told me like, you see, the thumbnail, na, it's not attracting them. That's what they told me.
okay. So that will
Like
add.
it's expected because you are only one working on it. It
Hmm.
will be a lot of work to do,
Hmm.
but I feel maybe a few of us, like someone of us again can help you in that doing that.
I'll change the
Like
template.
they're telling me that the video is getting recommended to them.
Hmm.
They're telling that the video is getting recommended to them, but
Hmm.
the one thing that's stopping them is that thumbnail.
Okay. Even I was
That's what
thinking
they
for
told
this
me.
series, I was for sure I was gonna change it, but how to change it, I was
I
thinking.
was Before starting the video, I was just typing in YouTube how to create an thumbnail
YouTube
for
thumbnail.
YouTube using AI.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
you went that
I
ahead.
have seen couple of videos like Mr. Beast. They are copying and doing it in AI. If we can use AI, we can make it in few minutes.
Okay, okay. So we'll
It
see.
will save a lot of work. Let's
Hmm.
see if there is any free tool
Even
to
I'll
do
try.
that.
I'll try and I'll post it in the group. If you guys like it, then we'll go ahead with that. Okay, and you
Yeah,
you also try from your end. So I think that is up for today.
I will try.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Kushal, for joining. Thank you, Purna, for joining. We'll see. We'll see after maybe after day two as well, and as well as auction for sure. Auction right after Marquee when they leave the break. Kushal, be ready. Okay. We'll just
Be ready.
blast out. We'll see.
I will be updating the Excel list.
Ah.
I will be updating it.
Even I am ready. Any help you want, you ask me, I'll do, and we'll be because we have already now. So right after when they leave break, we'll be up with the video. So yeah, thank you Kushal and thank you Purna for joining once again, and see you soon. And thank you all for watching as well. Do like, share, and subscribe, and do comment if you have any thoughts to share with us. Thank you guys.